Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet, and this is a Happy Mail video. Woo! So recently I went to this month's Handspun yarn sale at Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. She, as you guys may know by now from watching my videos, she spins handspun. She spins yarn and on a spinning wheel, old fashioned. It's so cool. And she gets her wool from the same place every time, and it's there in Texas. And then she spins it up into something wonderful. And so I was at her yarn sale. I want to, yeah, it's the second Tuesday of every month. And I was able to get 2 of her hand spun yarns. I'm very geeking out. I've already tore open the package, but I didn't look. But I know what it is because I bought it from the yarn sale. But still, first glance is when it comes out of the package. Woo! I'm all excited because I watched USA play Australia in soccer. I don't like soccer. I'm not a soccer fan. I like basketball. UK basketball, University of Kentucky, not UK, the countries. But I like them too, but I like University of Kentucky basketball, UK. Go Big Blue. But I watched the soccer because I wanted to see USA win, basically, and they did, and I'm very excited. They won the first 2 games, but I'm told that they're not, and don't hate me in the comments, I'm told that they're not the best soccer team, and that makes sense because we are not a soccer country. We're mostly football and basketball, and throw some of the other things in there like hockey, but in our area of planet Earth, we're mostly basketball fans, at least most people I know. But anyway, but I watched because they were USA, and they won, and it was so great. I was so excited. So I'm pretty in happy spirits at the moment. I watched that yesterday. But anyway, you're here about the yarn. I've been talking for 3 minutes already. So I will show you the yarn. Oh, she put stuff in here. We'll look at that in a second. And then there's, oh, cute. Oh, there's a cute kitty calendar. Woo! I love the pictures in there because I like to, save them for if I'm going to do something special. You can cut the kitty cats out of there. It's so cool. I'll look at all this stuff in a second, those extra stuff. Oh, and this is the wool place, Mohair and More. There's the map if you're ever in Texas and you can get there. Look at the front. Take a screenshot if you want to order any fibers off of their website. I need to get in there and look at their website and see if they've got things to sell, because I am super curious about that, because I saw Michelle from Michelle Plays Hooky and Crystal went to the place, and they had some beautiful yarns hanging up on the wall. So I don't know if they ship that stuff, but if they do, I might be buying some stuff. But anyway, so it's Bill and Louise Lane from Mohair and More. Their phone number is 936-661-8022 for their shop, and it's sales at mohairandmore.com, and the website is mohairandmore.com. So I guess you can buy it online. Large selection of fiber art supplies and equipment. Spin, knit, and weave with us and have a cup of tea at 231 Gibbs Street, New Waverly, Texas, 77358 is the zip code. But anyway, and then she gave me this thank you. This is thank you. And on the side of it is a beautiful stitch marker. Let's get it close. Oh, it's so cute. That's a, oh, it's hard for me to see with my glasses on. Oh, it's like a fleur-de-lis inside of a heart. Isn't that pretty? And then the pearl accents. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Oh, sorry. I love it so much. Thank you, Crystal. So let's look at the yarn, and then we'll look at the rest of the stuff that was in the bag. Because I'll get sidetracked. Okay, so the string that you see tied into it is just to keep it together. As they have to do with Hanks, you know, when you get them from, like, Hobby Lobby. But this is called, hold on. Merino plus rainbow trilobal nylon, and then trilobal nylon is the glitz, and it's called I think she said raspberry glitzy raspberry. Yeah, that's the name, glitzy raspberry, and it is glitzy. It's probably going to be a cowl or maybe a Sophie scarf, but I'm thinking cowl because look at how, wouldn't that, it's just good for me, you know, the color. And I could even do a shawl if I have some green tweed. I know you're thinking green tweed and raspberry, but just picture the green and the raspberry next to each other. I'm going to get the green tweed out and I'm going to hold them all together. And I was thinking like strips of the green in between the red, you know, make it, but I don't know. So don't be like, oh, Trisha, that sounds like a train wreck. I'm going to check it out. If it's not going to go good, then it'll just be a cowl, but so right up my alley. I love them so much. They're just so awesome, and it's a nice material. I love it so much. I love that she gets her fibers from a farm. They have a shop, but it comes from a farm, and then she spins it up, and then I get to make it into something. It just feels so. Now this isn't hand dyed, so it's probably not exactly farm to table. I don't know how they dye their yarns, but it's just, to me, it feels so earthy and connected. If you can, I'm still on the America One soccer high, and I'm not even into soccer. But anyway, but still. This is like another one. Natural highs are the best highs. I just love the color. It's so me, and whether or not I put the green with it, it's going to turn into something really beautiful. I also have some orange, but I don't think the orange would go as good with it as would the green. I think it's the green and the raspberry that I think is really nice looking together. But it is so nice. I know you guys are just sitting here watching me squeeze it, but I just love it so much. It's so springy. I love the hand spun. It seems to be more springier than the kind you get from the store. And it's roving, so, you know, it's going to be more artsy looking because it's thinner in some places and thicker in others. Some people don't like that, but I do. Sorry about my face, y'all. I've been out and I'm tired, and we had a really bad storms come through here the other night, and it was one tornado after another, and it was really scary. I was scared half to death, and but it didn't hit us, but like 30 minutes north of us, which is not a very long drive for us. It's too close. And a tornado went through that town. So it's like you're under a gun when that stuff happens. And we're supposed to have more tomorrow. See, this is going to look like mohair once I work it up because it's got that halo. Tomorrow night we're supposed to have more storms with the potential. And whenever they say it's potential around here, it's serious. It's not, oh, it's just a potential. So don't worry, no. The fact that there's even a potential, whether it's potential, whatever, the fact that there's even a chance is, I stayed up that whole night, and there was just one tornado after another, and sirens, and just, it was just terrible. So I slept the next day because I was up all the night. So my sleeping pattern's still a little messed up too. And my husband's birthday party was today. We went out to WW Cousins, which is a like an American hamburger type restaurant, and we ate with his aunt. and his cousin and his sister and his cousin's wife, and it was really, really fun. And then tomorrow, his actual birthday, is also Father's Day, so we're going to be having Father's Day dinner with my dad, and it'll be my husband's Father's Day dinner too, of course. And our son's supposed to call tonight, but he's calling to talk to his dad, so I have to let him. But I miss him so bad, you know. But anyway, let's not get down that road. You know I'll start crying. I took my glasses off because it was just hard for me to see. But that sounds funny, but sometimes my readers, I have readers, they're like down in the bottom. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't, because my vision goes blurry, and today's one of those days. But this is, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's merino and rainbow tri-lobo yarn. It's 89 yards, 2 ounces, and this one is 84 yards, but they come up to be the same ounces because, you know, it's thick and thin, so some of it's thin in some places. They both ended up weighing 2 ounces, even though one's 89, one went a little bit further, and one's 84. And also how you're threading it. I've watched her. She has all that wool, and she's just like magic, giving it the right amount and at the right magic. I just can't. I just wouldn't be able to. She's just feeding that fiber in and doing it at the right angle. But some of it gets thinner, and that's why it's called hand spun. And you'll notice with they even try to fake the hand spun on some of those hand spun yarns they call hand spun, but they're just wrapped with another fiber to make them look like bumpy, you know. This is actually hand spun. But anyway, and so it's glitzy raspberry, and it was very affordable. I don't want to say the price because when they're spun up, they end up being different prices depending on the yard, and it's a handcrafted hand spun. So you're going to pay a little bit more for that, and you know, her time and all that. So I don't want to say the price. It wasn't expensive though. It was really affordable. But then some yarns with some materials are more, and I don't want to say a price and then you all think that you can get everything for that price. So I don't want to do that to her. But I had no trouble paying the price for these yarns, and it wasn't overly expensive. It was very affordable. So you guys got to check those things out because they're awesome. So okay, so it's 12 minutes, and I know I promise to keep it slow. So I got the cat calendar with it because she puts little goodies in. I got, the stitch marker, which I showed you, which I'll show you again if I can get it to stop. Very pretty. I love it so much. I have them getting a collection. And this cute pen, I love this. Isn't that cute? It's so cute. And it's rainbow. See, it's pretty. So rainbowy. I love these. Okay, and then she puts in a little bag of candy. Let's see what we got. My husband bought me an apple pie on the way home. Not a whole apple pie. It's like an apple turnover. So I have to be really careful about anything else that I eat because I'm a diabetic. But she knows, and she knows that I'm just going to snack on these, like, not all at once. So, so she puts a bunch of different things in here. One of them got melted. I don't know what it is. It was chocolate. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to gross you out. But there was 2. I don't even know what that is. Oh, these are Weiler's drinks. Really good. And I don't know which, oh, I see it. There's 2 Weiler's drink mixes. I'll just wash the chocolate off of that package. It'll be okay. There's some Reese cups, and one of them melted. But that's okay. The rest, everything's in wrappers. So what didn't, I don't want to get my hands too far down in there, but I'll take them all out and set them aside. But there's some, I love these. Werther's Original Caramels. Nice. There's some Tootsie Pops. There's a couple of chocolates wrapped in foil, and the one of them is what got it. But the other ones will fine. And what I'll do is, before I take them out, I'll stick them in the freezer to get them firmed up, because it was very hot today. And it was a good thing it was in the plastic bag. But only one of them melted. The rest of them are still fine. And that one will be fine once it firms up. It's just some of it melted off onto the Weiler's package, which I'll just rinse. But yeah, summer. And then she lives in Texas, so it's even hotter there. But yummy, I love Werther's Originals. Okay, so check out Crystal's channel. The link will be in the description. Check out these people if you want to buy some of their yarn. See the cute little sheepies? Oh, they're so cute. I saw somebody called it a geek. Or a geep. Okay, so there was goats and sheep. And I don't know how it happened, but they say it's so rare that they don't really even have a number because, you know, some people might not report it. But when you have sheep and goats, sometimes I guess they can breed and they actually end up with a baby. Because you know that a lot of times they'll just die because two different breeds. But I guess they're close enough that sometimes it works. And so they're called geeps and they're goat sheeps. And how they found out that it was online. How they found out that theirs was one is they took it to a veterinarian, and he's like, because they just thought it was a sheep, and they're like, nope, he's a geep. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's not cool because it's really not very compatible, and the chances of them living aren't very good. But this one was born, and he sounds like a goat when he talks. And it was really cool. If I can find that video, I'll put it in the description, but chances are I probably won't be able to find it. But I look up geeps. It was cute. Anyway. But anyway, I love sheep. I love goats. And if I could afford to, I'd have a farm. My dad has a farm. He's got chickens, but he doesn't have goats. But he's got chickens and guinea hens and stuff. But anyway, it's 17 minutes now, and I just had those 2 pieces of yarn to show you, plus what was extra in the package. It's always fun to open a package from Crystal. I hope you guys go over and check out her channel. Besides the giveaways, the lives are so much fun. I go there for the fun, and then you have a chance of winning a giveaway, which is nice. But Crystal is a really good person and really nice and really a person that you should know. And she's super sweet. And I spend time with her on Tuesdays and Fridays. During the week, I'm one of her Yarny Cats, which is funny because she has a Yarny Cat club and I'm Yarny Cat. But anyway, and we just talk, all of us in the lives, and have a great time, and we always end up hungry because we talk about food usually. At some point in the conversation, food is brought up. And I don't know, it's just something fun to do during the week, and I enjoy it. So if you want to, go on over and check out her channel, and maybe subscribe because you'll be happy. And check out Mohair and More if you want to. They have fibers, but I know they also have stuff spun up because I saw it on the wall and it was very cool. And you can ask Michelle. Oh my gosh, Michelle, I'm so sorry. I think it's Michelle Plays Hooky. It'll be in the description box. I will find it. Okay. I'm having a little bit of brain fog, but I had a good day, and you know, USA won that one game. But anyway, so yeah, check out all their channels. Links will be in the description, and I hope you guys are being little joy bombs in your corner of the world, sharing your craft, sharing your passion, sharing your joy, enjoying your Father's Day weekend, or just having some quiet, contemplative time if you don't celebrate Father's Day or you've had a loved one that's already passed. Then I hope you have a really peaceful, pleasant day and get a little bit of rest so that you can get on with your week, this coming week. And while you guys are out and about running your errands, enjoying your latte, or just sitting and thinking and being peaceful, well, if somebody walks past you at that point, but while you're out and about running your errands, Make sure that you give someone your best smile, because you don't know what they've been through, and your smile might be just what they need to turn their day around. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.